This is now, I believe, if I am correct, and I'm gonna hope to God this is working. I'm gonna hope this is working, because I have had enough problems to make me reconsider life. I'm gonna be quiet and let Ron Perlman have his little spiel. But I have been trying to make this work for a while now, and it's starting to get to me. Got the good beats of Frank Sinatra himself. Don't sing the song my way, it'll get you killed in the Philippines. God. I'll be right back. I'm going to need a drink to get through. Is that Bugsy Spiegel? I know it's not, but he's wearing like the Bugsy Spiegel suit, you know, the checkered suit. Mobsters basically built Las Vegas.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat.
You'd imagine that being range of artillery.
Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
objective. Kill Bugsy Spiegel. Let's see how long I can keep the Bugsy Spiegel bit going. I'm sure I can keep that going for a little while. Caravan pack. Tribal pack. Classic pack. God darn it, how many DLCs did I get?
You're awake.
I own them all, Devin. This is the Game of the Year edition.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
What's my name? Well, my brains are a little scrambled. I seem to remember my name being Benjamin. Yes, if I am misspelling this, I am actually trying to misspell it. I'm actually trying to misspell the name because it's a funny joke about how my brains have just been oddly scrambled. I'm just gonna make sure I'm misspelling it, like, intentionally here. Yes, I am. Alright, yeah, we're gonna misspell the name because my brains have been scrambled. And I think it'll fit the theming of my brain essentially just being mashed potatoes.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
Not really.
I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Doctor, if I still got my balls, you did your job correctly.
How'd I do?
Oh god, I'm hideous. Okay, well, we're gonna fix that. Listen, I am not good at making characters in this, so it's... this is... okay. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, why would... Okay, you know, let me get a couple presets going here. Hold on. Let me get a hold of like a preset and then like work with him off of that. This guy might work. This guy might work for the character I want to do. We'll figure that out. Age? Oh god, I can. Oh. You know what? We're gonna make him like that. And then hairstyle. See, I'm thinking of giving him like a mohawk and like a Grizzly Adams beard. So we're gonna figure out. See if I can find that. Yeah, that's a pretty good one, actually. We're gonna figure him out. Don't you worry. Honest Abe. Eh. You know what? That's actually pretty close to what I'm looking for. We'll keep that one in mind. That's actually pretty close. Pretty close to what I was going for. So I might. Do I have mods installed and I forgot I had mods installed? Because I genuinely don't remember this many. I might actually have some mods installed and I don't remember, because I do not remember all of these. And you know what, give him that one, and... Let's see if I can get... Okay, this This is too good to give up. Yes, we're going with this guy. Got the fucking pompadour and the stupidest beard you've ever seen. I am loving this guy hair color. Let's see if I can like. I believe if you make them all the same color, it should, in theory, come out the way I want. Yeah! Okay, I need to go back. I need to age them up even more. It's gonna have to be good enough.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Like I said,
Okay.
Doc, if I still got my
No
balls,
sense
I'm
keeping
probably
you in bed
fine.
anymore. Let's see if we can get you
Why?
on your
Wait a minute.
feet.
Is the act of getting up making my vision all blurry? What the? I literally just
Good.
realized that doesn't make sense.
Why don't you walk down to the end
I'm
of
not
the
a
room,
doctor, but even I know that's
over
not how
by
this
that
works.
bigger tester machine there. Take it slow
Okay.
now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Strength. Yeah. I'm thinking of what I want to do with this guy. All right, so he is going to be lacking in intelligence. He's going to be about as actually, you know what? No, average intelligence is fine. I'm fine, but drain charisma down to like misanthropic levels. The way that I'm gonna play him will probably work. Strength, endurance. Get luck up a bit. That might be helpful for when I get to the casinos later in the game. Might need that. Does agility do guns again? Yes, agility is for the guns skills. So put some points into agility, and 1 additional point into intelligence. I'm gonna take 1 point out of strength. I'm gonna put that into endurance. Because once I get to the New Vegas Medical Clinic, we can get the implants, and the more endurance I have, the more implants I can get. So I might actually want to max out endurance, like, right now. If, again, having high luck is basically going to be essential for that, so... It should do fine for right now, honestly. It's not like I'm doing this as a serious playthrough, it's literally just me messing around.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage.
Until I manage to beat the game.
Well, we
Then I'll
know
probably
your
do an
vitals are
actual,
good.
like, serious
But that
playthrough.
don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you
Or maybe
say
depending
you
on
take
how
a
I
seat in
release
my
this,
couch
maybe I
and we
release
go
the...
through a couple of questions.
Maybe I end up releasing the serious
See if the dog
playthrough
gets so barked.
first.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
This character is going to be a psychopath, just so we're all on the same page here. Dog. Kick or dinner? Which one is more psychopathic? Kicking or eating? Well, if you're eating a dog, you're probably starving. You know,
House.
kick. Target.
Night.
Silencer.
Bandit.
Swiss cheese.
Light.
Inspiration. Beam.
Mother.
Human shield.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best thing. But I guess maybe it explains a thing or two about your predicament.
What's
Okay,
that supposed to
now
mean?
I got
Yeah.
a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature.
I will strongly disagree with conflict not being in my nature. Conflict is
I
my
ain't
nature.
given to rely on...
I ain't given to... As in, I don't rely on others for support? I don't fully understand it, so I'm just gonna say...
I'm always fixing to be...
I I make YouTube videos, so for whatever that's worth.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Slow to embrace new ideas? It depends on the idea. Is the idea around better ways to kill everything in my path? Because if so, I'm open to those ideas.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Well, Doctor, with all due respect, have you met me? I have never met a problem that could not be shot at and make go away like that. I've never seen a problem that I couldn't make go away with bullets. Or at the very least, I have yet to. So let's just say that, yeah, I pretty strongly agree with that one, as we all know and love.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I mean, kind of just looks like a beard, but you didn't do anything with the mouth. You didn't do anything with it. Like, it literally just kind of looks like one of those beards that, like, you know, goes around like the jawline. You know what I'm saying? Looks like an honest Abe type thing like I got going on. I don't know what you really want me to say other than that. I mean, let's just go with a broken
Okay. How about this one?
Doctor, let's keep this professional, alright? Between you and me, I got other things to worry about.
Last one.
Oh, that just looks like two bears high-fiving. That looks like two bears high-fiving right there. You see that? Look at them. They just found some amazing fish. They're just going for a little high-five, right? They're just high-fiving. I mean, that's what that is. It's two bears high-fiving, my guy. I mean, either that or, you know, it's like two other animals. It's definitely two animals high-fiving. I can tell you that.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Doctor, my brains have been scheduled. Maybe my brains really are mashed potatoes. Doctor, with all due respect, I don't think I'm the guy who should be filling this out. I think you should, because it's very clear. You know, whatever, put guns, there's repair. Repair, speech, and I'm gonna go get barter. Just to kind of make the skills even enough. Actually, you know what, to be fair, how much am I gonna be bartering? How much am I actually going? Because I could put that into sneak, and sneak would instantly be 34, and yeah, let's go with barter just to make things simple.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing
I
from
don't
you.
think I have mods
I got a
installed.
form for you to fill out, so
I don't think I do.
Medical history. Just
I could have sworn I got rid of all of
and
them.
like I expect to find you got
Unless
a
I'm supposed to do.
history of getting shot.
Did I reinstall the game? I thought I did, but I might not have. Let's get skilled. Skilled is always an amazing trait to go. If you can get skilled, you always go for it. And I'm gonna go with Wild Wasteland just to make the game a little bit more insane. For the sake of content.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Doctor, give me my damn
Here,
clothes.
these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through.
I seem to
I know
remember
what it's
in
like
Fallout
having something
3.
taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Well, Doctor, I am God's gift to the world, as we all know. If the world wants a gift receipt, well, I am very sorry, but I do not do refunds. Well, more accurately, God doesn't do refunds, since I am God's gift to humanity. As we have all established.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No, I am not playing this game on hardcore mode. Did he say he didn't expect to find a family history of me getting shot in the head? Because I don't think I have a family history of that specifically, but I do have a family history of head injuries. I got a family history of a lot of things, actually, come to think of it. Well, actually, I have a scar on my eyebrow. That's, like, from when I'm trying to remember how exactly I got that one. Christ, I was little when that happened. Yeah, I don't remember. Does that count as a head injury? Doctor, does that count as a head injury? Doctor. You idiot. Anywho. It was stupid. Okay, well, more accurately, I'm going to make it stupid. I'm gonna try and ransack Doc Mitchell's house, like, just take everything of even, like, small value. Or anything that I can, in theory, take, because I know there's stuff that I need a bunch of skill checks in order to get, although I should be careful, because obviously I can only carry so much, and obviously I can ransack the entire town if I need to. Like, I can go back and forth multiple times, if it gets me extra cash. Like, it gets me that extra cash now, you know what I'm saying? Okay, laser pistol? You know, I've played Fallout New Vegas so many times, but I have not played it in... God, I don't even remember. It's been that long. I actually don't remember. Oh, I can repair the 9mm subgun. That's good. We're gonna need a weapon, so I don't know, it's helpful. Paperweight. Craft some drugs. Listen, they didn't always know me as Old Man Benjamin. They used to know me as White Boy Benjamin. Is Benjamin your first or your last name, sir? I don't even fucking know. Is that gonna be the next running gag? They doesn't know if Benjamin is his first name or his last name. I'm not actually sure yet. It's still early enough that I have time to maybe introduce one or two. We'll figure it out as we go. I want to make sure I'm not going to get over encumbered. I'll come back for the rest of the stuff. I have it equipped? Yes, I do. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got enough. We got a nice little backpack's worth of weapons. Oh, here come all the notifications. And there's the metal tailor. Let's go talk to him.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
And might I say, you're looking far better than you did in the Fallout TV show. God, that show makes me consider the pros and cons of lobotomy via soup spoon. I have never seen a show disappoint me quite as much. And I wasn't even expecting anything in particular. Alright, listen, I know you're a robot, so I don't know if you fully understand the concept of gratitude, but I do want to say, you did kind of save my life, so I'm going to say thank you, assuming you understand that. Now, I want to make sure you understand me.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
So, do you know who those men who attacked me are, out of curiosity? I mean, do you have eyes? Do you have visual processors?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
I don't know if I'd call them rascals. They shot me in the head and buried me alive. I don't really know if that's applicable. How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Well, I appreciate that. How'd you end up in Good Springs there, my friend?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Never seen a robot quite like yourself. You got a model number, a company that manufactured you. I'm totally not asking so I can find documentation to kill you with later. I'm not probing for weaknesses.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Are they all as sentient as you?
Happy trails!
Yeah, fine, don't answer me. Bone orchard. Bet you it's a cemetery you refer to. Can I craft anything? I can recycle these. My grandfather used to drink sarsaparilla back when that was still a thing. Thanks, U.S. federal government. Fucking assholes. Anywho. Mr. Capone, we know that you're doing something illegal, so what is it? Why, I ain't doing anything illegal. You got no proof of that. Well, then where's all the money coming from, Mr. Capone? Well, if you must know, I don't pay my taxes. Did he actually not notice I literally... Hold on. Did he not notice I, jumped over the counter, threw a gun into this room, and then picked it up all the... You know... I'm just surprised. I didn't realize that the characters were that stupid. I mean...
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up.
I mean, I remember
him
being harder to
walking
sneak
out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale.
I
even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Also, I happen to see you're carrying a silenced 22 pistol, otherwise known as the Ruger Mark III, I believe. Mind if I ask why you have that? Because one of them just went missing from my inventory about I don't know, shortly after you walked in and haven't left yet?
Can do.
Listen, the characters in this game, I'm going to make them look like idiots. There is nothing I can do about it. That's just gonna happen, naturally. Reward. Exo cleaner. Ashtray. Earnings clipboard, empty sunset sarsaparilla bottle, empty syringe, financial flour, hammer, top plate. Just making sure that we didn't sell anything we didn't want to sell. No, I think we're good. Anything else? we're good. How much ammo do we got? We got 9mm? We got 48 9mm. Okay. You said they're in the miscellaneous section? Fission battery. Yeah, no. He doesn't. I don't see any ammo boxes unless I missed it. Oh no, here they are. 38 special, and that's it. I don't have a revolver in 38 special right now, so. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna sell this laser pistol because I don't really care for it right now. I'm gonna sell this knife because I have the broad machete. It's not gonna really need it. Oh, broad. We got the we got I'll sell the throwing spears because I don't really care for them. I don't really care for most of them. We're gonna keep the healing items for
Another
now,
satisfied.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need a shovel, and I can't just steal the shovel. Apparently, you know what? I'll come back for that later. So we need to talk to Sunny Smiles at the saloon. Easy Pete. Little do you know that Easy Pete is not actually easy. When Easy Pete is threatened, he becomes Difficult Pete. And Difficult Pete will absolutely destroy you. He will throw you into the next dimension, which is the Elder Scrolls, I guess.
Howdy.
I don't know.
What can Easy Pete do for you?
I see you refer to yourself in third person. Mind if I ask why you're called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You know what? That's decent. That's pretty decent. You know about the people who attacked me
The
at all,
one in
mate?
the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
You say a prospector, you mean you were looking for valuable metals?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
I'd imagine depending on where you are, there is some good money in that. You ever find anything good?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
So you mentioned the NCR. What's up with them?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
You know, I'm gonna make some sort of joke about the NCR and modern Californians inevitably. I'm gonna make some kind of a joke. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet, but just know it's coming. And the Legion?
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years
Caesar is how
ago, they
it's
tried
pronounced.
to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Well, something tells me that this Kaisar needs to be dealt with. Sic semper tyrannis. And yes, it is actually pronounced Kaisar in Latin. It's pretty much it's actually where the German word comes from. It's pronounced very similarly. Anyway, what's so important about Hoover Dam? Other than, you know, the pyramid under the Hoover Dam that we all know is there, and the government definitely isn't trying to hide from us. I assure you that nothing down there, guys.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
The bighorners, huh? They're those cattle-looking things? Well, they look kind of like goats, actually. They're those goat-looking things?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
God, they sound like something. What do you know about that Victor fellow?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Eh, he doesn't strike me as anything particularly bad, as long as he's not bothering you.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
What do you mean by critters? Fine, don't answer me, Rick.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
That dog tries to bite me, and I hope you are aware I will actually kill it. Like, I'm not joking with you. Also, Doc, whatever the hell his name, Doc Brown said that you could teach me how to survive in the time travel, timey-wimey, tutorial.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
My brain is obviously broken, miss. It's very clear I am in need of assistance. Also, excuse me while I ransack the bar. Nothing personnel. I think that's a reference. Whiskey, scotch, beer, dirty water, whiskey. Oh, we're gonna have some fun selling all this. Damn it. Gotta unlock. Oh god, this godforsaken hacking minigame. Okay, well, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, usually the password is something funny, so maybe I'll enjoy it. Depends on what that password is. Oh, let's see. This godforsaken minigame. Okay, beneath, let's see. No. Okay. Ah! It's Bastion. That's a weird password, but you know, sometimes it's something funny like Holocaust, and it makes no sense. Like, who the hell would make their computer password Holocaust, you know? That's why it's funny. Who in their right mind would make their computer password? That's like who in their right mind would name a company STD? Yes, somebody founded a company and named it STD. I know that it's supposed to be some kind of like an acronym. Like I know it's an acronym, but like it's still weird.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Cute little Plinkin rifle.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
God, this thing's like a rifle you'd get a kid for like his first ever gun when he turns 12 years old.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Yeah, fine.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Alright, what's a stupid cadence? Well, you know what, how about I... Hold on, I'm gonna pull up a random cadence. I have like a random... Hold on, I'm gonna pull up a cadence. I'm looking around. You know, I was going to do the Airborne Rangers C-130, you know, that one. But in reality, that cadence kind of annoys me because, well, the thing is that it's almost, it never seems like Airborne Rangers are the ones singing that. It's always like, it's always somebody like in like, I don't know, the kitchen, right? Like, they got the cooks. Nobody cares. Listen, I understand it's like that unity thing, you know, but like, to me, it's like, imagine if I am just some random, like, you know, 45 Bravo, right? I am just infantry. Let's just say, right? I am just infantry. Chances are, I'm not gonna become a ranger. Chances are, it's possible, but it's not likely. Let alone an airborne ranger. It's just unlikely. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in singing a song about something I will never be. It's like, let them have their thing again. Let me come up with something for myself.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there?
I know I sound incredibly stupid, but I think it's just a matter of...
what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
To be fair, though, I don't like most cadences. I think most of them just don't sound really good. Okay, yeah, there's actually some that sound good to me, but I know that, like,
okay, you're on.
I miss all of the really fucked up cadences. You know, I miss all of the really like insane ones. Boom.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
If you're paying.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
I think the thing is that I miss the really messed up cadences because it was like, where the hell else am I gonna hear them? But now we have like all the happy-go-lucky cadences. We can't have the really messed up ones anymore. You know? And again, that's That's something that only I care about.
Come on!
Oh no, random woman is getting herself killed over there. We might want to help her. Oh.
There's too many!
Yeah. My rifle jammed. That one is not a clean shot. That one is. Ooh. See that? I am the ultimate sniper. I am going to be giving Chris Kyle a run for his money.
If you hadn't come here like you
Carlos
did,
Hathcock
I'd be a
will be
goner for sure.
revolving in his grave.
I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Loot. Where's your dog, ma'am?
Now that was some good work. Even got a little
Fine, don't
excited there
answer
at the
me,
end.
whatever. God,
Here's a
I'll
little
never
spending
show
money for the
concern for you
trouble.
ever again.
One more thing
People
I
are
wanted to show you.
insufferable. I hate
Thought I
your
might teach you about
township.
living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
So this is just another fetch quest? You know what? Fine, it's extra EXP.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the
How's brock
graveyard,
flower?
and
Is
I
that a
seem to
real
remember
thing?
there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Better pay well. Let me go loot those random gecko corpses. I'd feel bad if I didn't at least see if the meat was usable. Also, I am going to be taking advantage of that glitch where when you go to leave Good Springs, it gives you the option to like rebuild your character, and if you take the skill trait a second time, it actually makes all of your stats go up by an additional 5 points. Like if you take it at the start of the game, right? You get the +5 to like all your skills. But if you go to leave Good Springs, right, and you go to rebuild your character, it increases them by like 10 rather than by 5 because you've effectively taken it twice. There's like a weird glitch in the game where it doesn't really register that it shouldn't do that for some fucking reason. Dude, this game's got a lot of weird glitches in it. All right, we're gonna have some fun. Get into character here for a moment. I'm getting the character here. Wow, this place is about as hot as the devil's ballsack. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Who decided to send me out into a desert with woodland camo? Those godforsaken idiots in Washington. I swear to God. If I ever get back to DC, I'm gonna have some words with them. Little does he realize that the Capital Wasteland is a thing. God, it's gonna be a rude awakening for him. Go. Okay, hold on, let me just... There you go, I got the xander root. Now I gotta go get the other thing. What gun am I gonna rant about today? I found a single action arm. The engravings are nice, but they provide you with no tactical advantage whatsoever. Also, have you been counting how many shots you have? It only holds a total of 6. The backdrop holds a total of 8. Look, I played the original Resident Evil, not Resident Evil, what the fuck? I played the original Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid 3 a couple days back, and, well, it's way better than the remake in my opinion. To be fair, the remake's good. I'm not gonna say the remake's bad. I think for me, it's just a thing where, like, the original is just always the better game. Don't get me wrong, the remake isn't bad as a game. It's just, it's a thing where I always prefer the original. But, alright, you're not going to be able to separate me from my personal biases. Single shotgun. Huh. Well, I just killed a scorpion with a shotgun. Hold on, actually. It's a big scorpion. Can I pick it up? This scorpion is the size of a small child. That's literally a scorpion the size of a small child. Well, this world's gonna be filled full of horrible monstrosities. He doesn't remember his past. He's effectively just running through memories of random bullshit. Yeah, might as well be doing that, actually. You know, yeah. I'm still figuring out this character. So, we got time to figure it all out. Using a shotgun to kill what are essentially just flies. This is extreme pest control. We're gonna take these distinctive cigarette butts. Because there is only one man in the entirety of the multiverse who smokes that brand. I don't know, it's probably like generic stepdad brand. It's probably Marlboro Reds. You know, it's like your stepdad brand. I'm telling you, most of your money is gonna be going towards Natty Lights and Marlboro Reds. It's not a good experience, my friends. I should definitely make that into like some sort of like Sora AI trailer. You know those AI trailers they keep making now that like everyone's freaking out about? Anyway, let's go fast travel. I'm just gonna fast travel to save myself the time, okay? Like, this kind of person I am. Hello.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Well, let's do this. Okay, healing powder.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now.
God, it better be.
Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox.
I hope you know that if your entire town burns to the ground, I will not care.
Trudy, she's
your
the bartender up at the
rifled through
Prospector.
my stuff.
Kind of the town mom.
Chet is
She likes to meet
incompetent
newcomers.
to a point that I have
She'd be
never
cross with
seen
me if I didn't
possible.
ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
You are not much better. I don't know if it's some weird metaphysical aura, if it's your face, something, but I want to kill you. I don't know why. Gecko steak and blowfly slider. What the? Okay, blowfly slider. Am I a Civil War veteran? Am I making food from like literally anything I can find? Let's get back into town. So shit the shit. Everything sucks. This world is crap. There's a location over there. Indiana Jones? Reference. I hate that movie so much, I'm not even gonna bother. I genuinely dislike that movie. Like, anyone who actually thinks you'll survive a nuclear blast in a fucking fridge needs mental assistance that I am in. Yeah, see, you reveal character, right? You go to mail. I'm just narrating now. Yeah, and then we need to drain my charisma again, right? But like what? Like this? No, I had an extra point in agility as well. Right, that was my build, right? I think. Or did I have 1 point taken out of luck, and did I put that into strength, or did I take one out of perception? Because I know I had an extra point in strength, and I think I took a point out of luck, and then I put it in strength, right? Isn't that what I did? I'm not going back to check. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake, and I don't care. It's not that serious. Yeah, that'll have to do. It's all good to me. And then if we go get skilled again, and then if I, ow, and then if I go to here, you'll see, yeah, see, it increased them all again, even though it shouldn't have. I assure you, look at what my stats were before and compare them now and tell me that I'm wrong. I have a 43 in guns. I know I didn't have 43 in guns before. I swear to you, unless I am an idiot and I'm misremembering, right? You're not gonna make me hurt the puppies. Yes, they're gonna make me hurt the puppies. No, stop hurting me, puppy. Stop. I'm sorry, puppy. I told the dog to get back. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, well, that's the dog's fault. I mean, he ran at somebody with a gun. I mean, what was the dog expecting? I mean, if you think about it, I'm the victim here, if you think about it. Canonically, Benjamin values dogs more than he does people. That is going to become a character trait, that he values dogs more than he does people. That is going to become one of his defining character traits. I'm working on this character, like, through the first episode, just to kind of... Stay down. Boy. That sounded way better in my head. I'm not doing that. That sounded better in my head. Oh god. They include a little dog whimper. Don't make me feel bad. I don't feel bad. They're animals in a video game, Devin. First off, animals are not people. But in my opinion, dogs have more rights than some people. Because some people are... Gotta over encumbered. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Because some people are like retarded, subhuman bottom feeders, for lack of any better... Anyway, Like, yeah, some people are not worth humanity. Alright, some are just not. Alright, I'm sorry, this is how it is. Some humans are genuinely just not okay. Right, like that is my genuine opinion on the subject. There are some people that I don't want. Put on the hat. Put on the hat. Trying to find. How do I have so many sunset sarsaparillas? Why is it such an effective healing item? Look at that. It's restoring my health. I have been healed through the power of soft drinks. Oh god, this is gonna be annoying. I'm not sitting around here all day. Oh god, you know, I just realized it is so lucky that I'm not acting as this character 100% of the time. Because if I did, I would actually be unable to do it. I would not be able to play this character constantly for like longer than maybe 5 minutes at a time. It would be a nightmare. Damn it. Where'd he get off to? Where are you? You know, a 9mm bullet doesn't usually blow the leg off of a dog. Right? Like, you know that, right? Did Joe Biden make this game? A 9mm bullet blows the lung out of the body. Mr. Joe Biden, have you ever been shot? Wow. You know, between you and me, I have made jokes where it's like, you could probably ask Joe Biden something like, well, I mean, I've definitely met Abe Lincoln at Ford's Theater. Like, you could probably ask him, like, hey, how was Lincoln back at the theater, right? And you could probably ask him something like that. And he'd probably come up with some sort of weird, like, elaborate story that you know can't be true. Like, he'd do that. He's done it before. Oh, come on. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. He'd do that. Hold on. You know, to be fair, I can get some sarsaparilla caravan caps for quest, so I'm just gonna start. There we go. Every time I find one, I'm gonna open it, and I'm gonna take the cap out of it. You know, I just realized it. Could I not, like, in theory, just open the bottle and, like, take the cap? Like, the dog realized how smart I was. The dog did not want me to relay this intelligence to you. Oh. Listen, I almost feel bad. That dog literally got stuck in the geometry, alright? That was not a murderer. That was, like, justifiable euthanasia. Alright, sneak, speech, I want to get all of my skills to, like, a number that ends in a 5 or a 0, because my my terrible OCD is gonna kick in otherwise. We're gonna grab you know what, we're gonna grab Lady Killer for now, and then I'll get Confirmed Bachelor later, because then that is a plus 10 bonus damage against any ghoul and any human being. And plus 5 damage to the vast majority, sorry, 10%, plus 10% damage bonus to literally the vast majority of enemies I will come across. is almost like literally the entirety of the Legion. With confirmed Bachelor alone, you already have a damage boost against them. You might as well. It's a tactical decision here. Alright, abandoned shack. 9 iron, we're gonna... Oh, I'm gonna need that for a challenge later. Don't worry, we'll get to that when we get to that. Dirty water... Got a reload bench. I cannot make new ammunition. Alright. There's an enemy over there, and I am not confident because I have already... You know what? To be fair... Center axis relock, never hide behind anything. Yeah, this is grenade launcher. You don't really do center axis relock with grenade launcher. Hit him with a warning shot, Johnson. Sir, it's a 40mm grenade launcher. And potato. Oh, Jesus. Johnson, save me. Johnson, save me! Johnson! You need high damage. Been more careful on firing warning shots out of a 40mm grenade launcher. This is not working. To be fair, I think my... To be fair, my main mistake, if any, was choosing... My mistake, if any, was choosing to use a 40mm grenade launcher in close quarters combat. If there's any mistake I can say that I have made, that would be it. You know, maybe grenades aren't a good idea for close quarters engagements. Maybe it's not a good idea to actively hate literally everyone you've ever met. Potato. That's not the same thing! I got weapon repair kits. Am I no longer under the effects of alcohol? That explains a lot. Hold on, where's the one that where's the first one I killed? I know it was, there he is. Ah, there he is. I try to go find that location, but I'm honestly, after that, I'm hesitant. Well, what's your deal? What's your major malfunction, Easy Pete?
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind.
Complain if you did that.
If you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Sir, you just walked into me right the fuck there,
Well,
man.
you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Show me what you might have for sale. Nah, I'm not interested in beer. Hey, I overheard your argument with that guy. Mind telling me what the hell that was about? Because he seemed pretty hell-bent on murdering all of you. And honestly, I'm not even going to say that would be like a negative. I mean, the less Californians in the world, the better in my eyes.
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Mind telling me where he is now? Maybe I can help him out with his thing, or maybe I'll add the other idiot. Maybe I'll help the other ones. I don't know.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Well, have you thought about just killing Cobb? I mean, he seems pretty hell-bent on murdering all of you if he doesn't get them. So,
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
You know, to be fair, I'm more concerned about why he was in prison, because I'm pretty sure he was a convict. Anywho, I'm not too interested. Listen, I need to know about the men...
Not much, other than there are a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Ma'am, with all due respect, I do not care about your radio. Where did these sumbitches go?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them.
I didn't actually hit the argument.
Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
I guess the idea of them not responding to my obvious insanity is going to be part of the fun. Okay, well, why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Well, it's California. It's not radioactive in the traditional... We're in California, right? No, it's Good Springs, Nevada, right? Is it in Nevada? Let me pull up a map. I am actually pulling up a map for this. Hold on. Yeah, it's Nevada. Okay, never mind. Well, Cobb is a Californian, so, you know. Oh, God, now we got a choice to make.
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip.
Figure out what he'd do.
Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Yeah, fine, alright, cool. I'm not really too interested from there. You want me to look at your broken
Sure.
radio?
The outside looks okay.
Yeah, I don't care. Alright, I'm just gonna fix your radio for money. There's really... You don't need to regale me with stories of your... There, your fucking radio's fixed. Give me money.
Hi there. Sticking...
No, I am not! Get out of my sight, woman! Where? Did she just... That was it.
Feeling thirsty?
No, I need you to tell... I need to fix your radio. Give me the money so I can... Border. There, get out of my property. Get off my land. Good, this is gonna be a... I'm about to pull a Nestle and extract a bunch of water from a random location and then sell it back to the locals for absorbent prices. And no one will ever know until like everybody knows about it and it becomes like a joke. And then everyone makes a big deal about it for like 5 minutes and everyone forgets because, you know, we moved on to like the next pet issue. My generation is rather disingenuous. And no one will ever know until it becomes a random topic on Twitter that everybody forgets in the next 5 minutes. It's real, it's the vast majority of things on Twitter, everyone forgets them. Take that. I didn't just steal all of your shit.
You looking to buy some supply?
How much do you want to bet he's gonna... He's not even gonna... Listen, he's an NPC in a video game. He's never gonna piece it together. It's at this point, it's just funny to me. And sell a single shotgun. Sell this caravan shotgun because you have the unique 30 caravan shotgun. Sell his laser pistol. Sell the knife. We can sell the Bright Brotherhood robe. Wasteland Settler outfit. I just realized I might want to get a place where I can just store where I can store the armor pieces, or because I don't want to sell them because I mean they're not bad armor and I'm basically never going to be able to repair them after I get to a certain point, so I might as well just use them while I have the time. Oh, now you're out of money. Well, fine then. I'm gonna have to take 357 Magnum long barrel. Anything else you happen to be using? Preferably an ammo box. I kind of could use that. It's gonna be up here. 38 special. And you might have the caravan game cards, and I absolutely suck at caravan, but I want to play one round of it. Making sure he doesn't have any more. I don't like having to scroll through their entire inventory like this. Alright.
Pleasure doing business with you.
It was a pleasure robbing you. Damn it, I forgot to buy the shovel again. Well, now I've got a choice to make. As far as I see it, why, I can either help Ringo deal with his Californians problem, or I can help this town deal with their Californian problem. I mean, on the one hand, I get to say fuck California, but on the other hand, I have to help this town of half-wit idiots that I don't like. And I might get paid. Well, I might get paid regardless, honestly. Might have to stew on that for a bit. Might have to stew on that. I wonder. Damn it. There we go. This is better. I wonder, Moon. What do you think? Will Benjerman? Benjerman? Seriously, what kind of a name is Benjerman? You didn't even spell it correctly, you idiot. My brain is mashed potatoes. Oh, God. Ugh. God darn it. Anywho. Will Devin, aka... Anywho. Will Devin, aka Mr. Benjerman, find out if he's gonna help the stupid... Get that thing out of the shot. Will he figure out if he wants to help Benjerman deal with the Californians, or if he just wants to kill all the Californians, or he wants to kill the townies, or if he wants the townies to help him kill the Californians? He could just kill the Californians, and it might not even matter, you know? I don't even know. I don't know. Find out in the next one. This series is gonna get pretty weird, I can already tell. Man. We've got a lot of work to do. So is Benjerman your first name or your last name? I don't even know. Before we start, I want to fix one thing in my audio settings. Because, okay, no, it's in the game itself. I just want to make sure that the music isn't too loud, because I had a very hard time hearing myself over the music, so I'm going to turn that down. Specifically, I'm going to turn down radio as well. Effects can go slightly lower. Voice volume can go up, because I had some trouble hearing the NPCs. Everything else was pretty much good, so yeah, we can keep it like that. Okay, let go. Alright, let's do this. Get a good angle here. Old Man Henderson. Damn it, wrong. You know, I was planning on doing... I'm not even doing this anymore. I just listened to a whole thing about a D&D character from a Call of Cthulhu campaign. And I think that, that got stuck in my head, so... Yeah, that's my bad. Let me just get in the right headspace here. Benjerman. Okay. Benjerman looked up at the moon for about 5 minutes before realizing he was not going to help the Californians. Even though he absolutely despises, and I do mean absolutely despises, this whole town, he cannot allow the Californians to win. There we go, we figured it out. See, I feel like I've been working on Benjerman's character, right? The idea is his brain gets scrambled. So, you know, he's gonna have some weird mannerisms. But I'm thinking here, I need to get better at role-playing these little characters, right? Like, it's something I need to do, so... And part of that is getting into the headspace, so... Yeah, we gotta figure this out. You know, this is a learning experience, alright? So, you know, might be moments where I break characters. It's just natural, alright? We're still getting used to this. So we gotta go to talk to Ringo. He's in here. So, character-wise, Old Man Benjerman has a hatred of California that can't be explained. It's not even political, he just doesn't like them for some unknown reason. See, I thought about making Benjerman, like incredibly conservative, but then I thought, wouldn't it be funnier if it was never explained? And, like, you know, maybe there's somebody who says, what do you think about politics? And he's like, I really don't care about politics. I want everyone dead. It just so happens I really don't like the Californians, so they can go first. Like, I thought that'd be funnier. I don't know. I got a weird sense of humor, alright? Anywho. I'll put on the armor suit. I've never had him had to get up before. He's usually just right there.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I see that's a Browning high power right there. A fine handgun. A good choice. But between you and me, you're not even aiming at me. You're pointing off, like, somewhere to the side, which is fine, but if you're trying to threaten me, you might want to, like, actually, I don't know, point the gun at me, it's, like, in particular, you know, if like, you're trying to threaten me. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's an amazing handgun, but it's incredibly much so outmatched by my 10mm pistol. So, yeah, you're gonna shoot me, you better not miss, fuckhead.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Oh, great. This again, huh? You want me to play Caravan? You know what? Fine. What are the rules?
It's a 2-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot.
Oh, great. It's gambling.
You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. So there's more strategy than luck involved.
So I'm not even too
it's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Well, I mean, where can I find more cards?
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too.
I used to do that when I was, like... Actually, come to think of it, I didn't really stop collecting, well, not playing cards specifically, but, like, I used to be into the Pokemon trading card game between you and me. I haven't been into that in a couple years, but, like, God, I used to be into, like, trading cards. I had baseball cards growing up, but, not many of them, so, you know. They were kind of out of fashion by the time I was, like, you know, old enough to really care, so, you know.
Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
To be fair, nobody is good at Caravan. Is anyone actually good at Caravan, out of curiosity? Is that, like... Listen, I am seething with rage.
That's close enough.
This might make me want to side with, whatever, I'm gonna be here all day, and we're not gonna make any progress. We're literally just gonna run through this. We're literally just gonna run through this quest. I am actually starting to get pissed off at the fact I don't understand what I am doing wrong. I don't know. We're literally just gonna speed run this quest so that I can combine it into one video and then I can just upload it as one episode, because I'm not recording for another hour. I can tell you that, at least not right now. I have no desire to record for an additional hour, frankly. I feel like the problem is I was burning myself out the last time, so... hey, listen, powder gangers. You know... I guess I gotta talk to Sonny Smiles first, okay. Can I not just kill Cobb early? Like, can I not just, like, assassinate him from, like, halfway across the map? Where is she? Forgot to add this. There we go. We got some extra damage out of my 357. I carry a 357 Magnum because they don't make a 38. No, wait. Because they don't make a 358. Yeah, there we go. Christ, I sound like a freaking idiot. Anyway. It is true. Actually, no. Don't they make a 358? I think it's a rifle caliber. It's like, yeah, I think. Unless I'm thinking 458. Or unless they're both and I'm just an idiot. I might. I might actually be getting confused, and it might actually be more than... I might actually just be confused. So talk to this idiot.
Hi there. Sticking around?
Listen, I just want to speedrun this quest, because frankly, I want to play the rest of the game, so I'm just gonna help Ringo take on the Power Gangers, right here. Really? I didn't even have to say a damn word. You just psychically link and tell me that, yes, in fact, you are going to help me. Whatever.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually.
Yeah, it sounds
However,
like
between you,
Californians
me, and
for
Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us.
Yeah, I know. Okay, fine. I'll go deal with that, you stupid fool. Of course, you can't put in a good word for me.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang?
Yeah, I am. You should probably help me. It would be way easier. Hey, how about you set up an ambush, like near the store? I really don't care. I think all of you are insufferable.
Thank you.
I think most of you are just completely insufferable. So I'm just okay. I am actually getting. I'm not that annoyed, but like. This town in particular is not my favorite. I don't know. And it's unnaturally annoying to me. Like, I mean, it doesn't make, like, that much sense. So I'm going to,
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
What can you do for me, Mr. Doc Mitchell? Well, I'll have you know the town's gonna get shot up by bandits.
Seems like I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are...
They'll be using explosives. Yeah,
I ain't got much.
He'll do. See you around, old man. I don't know if I have enough... I don't know if I have enough in explosives to get the, I might not even have enough into barter. I might have to use the skill magazines that I've been picking up, which, you know, like worst case scenario, you know.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Listen, powder gangers are gonna attack. You wanna, I don't know, not let them take over the town and loot your entire store? I mean, if it's money you're worth... Yeah, okay. I'll just assume that's a yes. I mean, listen, I am half a Jew when I smell silver, and I can tell you right now, buddy, that, they're gonna go along with this, because let me tell you, if he wants to keep his store, that's what he's gonna do, alright? You got like a protection racket going on right here. He's not paying us anything, he's giving us supplies to fight somebody. I don't think it's a protection racket by definition. Messing with my colloquialisms. That wasn't even a colloquialism. Am I talking to myself? Christ, I need to get out more.
Hello.
No, I'm not gonna edit in like a clip of me opening my front door and then saying, "Oh God, the light burns." You know, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's degrading. Even I have standards enough not to do that. Oh, thank God, I can convince him to do that. That would have been so annoying otherwise. Oh my God, I am. Got a 357 Magnum. Can you actually load 38 Special into a 357? Yes, you can. Yeah, I don't remember like all the details, but I do know that 38 Special can be loaded into a 357 Magnum. If I remember correctly, 357 Magnum is slightly longer, so it's not the other way around. It's kind of like how you can put like 7.62 NATO into a gun that is made for 7.62 NATO, but if you try to use 308 Winchester,
so what's going on?
It doesn't always work. It's kind of like 5.56 and 2.23.
Well, I guess that...
Or like one will work in one, but the other won't necessarily work in the other. Although, to be fair, that's a problem with the like older guns. It's not really a problem with modern firearms. A lot of modern firearms are just rated. But, Normally she just kind of barges in. Is the game? And the game might be a little glitched. I might have to. I did check to make sure I didn't have mods installed. I don't seem to. But I don't remember there being that many character customization options in the base game. Unless I'm an idiot. I don't know. I might be an idiot. Like I wanted to do like a completely vanilla playthrough of this game, but like depending on if I end up reinstalling the game, I think I could reinstall the game and it wouldn't make a difference, right? Like, let me increase my sneak slightly. Listen, I have extreme OCD. All of my stats have to end in 5 or a 0, or I lose my mind. Why am I that way? No idea. It's just something that I have an issue with. I don't fully know why precisely I have that weird OCD. Like, I mean, it's such a specific thing to... Like, that very specific peeve of mine, I don't understand. I'm over-encumbered again. Okay, this is gonna be... Try this. You know, I just had this weird like idea in my head recently. Right, I had this weird idea in my head. Why wouldn't people just open every single bottle of Sunset Sarsaparilla? Like, if like the whole idea is like, Wastelanders have been spreading this weird story about how the Star Bottle caps have like the secret treasure attached to them because they didn't know it was some weird like pre-war marketing thing, right? Like they didn't know that because it's been 200 years and it's an apocalypse and every day is like the exact same. Like, why don't they just open up literally every single bottle they can find? I mean, in theory, somebody, like, you are actively looking. I have this feeling you would inevitably figure.
Time to look alive.
I mean, are you 100% on that? I mean, you're all in here. I mean, it seems like they picked the best time for an ambush, right? Like, at all. I mean, this is... I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking. I mean, this is one of the, like, in theory, one of the best times. I mean, it would be, you know, when you're all asleep and not able to fight back. I mean, if I was planning an ambush, that's what I would work around. I mean, then we're planning the ambush. So if I was planning to like sneak in, then there we go. Listen. Point being. I was going to develop the alcohol addiction effect before the end of this playthrough at least a couple times. Let me, Hey, Californians! Taste the might of Florida! Your wimpy 22s do nothing to me. Texan/Floridian home defense. Ow. Damn it. I have this weird feeling that this actually has a lot more range and it should not be that close. Or, you know, maybe I just shouldn't go, like, danger close like that, you know, maybe. I gotta pick up everything, and I gotta go to the general store, and I gotta sell it all. Yeah, my original plan was to make Benjamin say the word libtard a bunch of times, but I quickly realized that wouldn't be that funny. It just wouldn't have been that funny. So I ultimately decided, yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna do something better. I don't know what that better thing is yet. We're gonna figure it out. I absolutely hate this. This is gonna be so annoying. How do I... This is gonna be real annoying. Listen, I literally just want to talk to Ringo so that I can get my money, but I don't even know where he is. Because either he's gonna be in the saloon or he's gonna be somewhere. Did someone just go flying up? Okay. Let me figure out where in the name of mercy.
I owe you a huge.
Thank you. I'm gonna sell all this stuff, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna have to edit these two videos together. Otherwise, it's gonna be very much so annoying. Sell everything. Then I gotta, listen. Normally editing the two videos together is never a problem. It's just, I don't know why, but whenever I try to edit them together, I always run into some sort of weird problem.
That was a hell of a fight.
And I don't
Let's
know
hope it
why.
doesn't bite us in the ass
I don't
later
know
on.
what I'm doing. But I basically just wanted to get the first part of the quest done. You know, just how I am. Okay, let's sell a bunch of crap. Sell a bunch of powder gainer armor. I'm gonna sell this leather armor because I don't have much use for it. Let me just sell off some crap. There we go. I don't think you have anything that I really want. Oh no, you got the varmint rifle silencer. Oh, this is gonna be so useful.
Thanks.
That is going to be so useful, because now I have a silenced weapon that does more damage than the silenced 22, even if not by much. To be, well, actually, yeah, okay. By a little bit. Honestly, just the ability. Alright, that's about all I can think of. Well, I guess I'll have to come back to old Benji over here pretty soon, but, he tells me it's gonna be some interesting little adventures. I'm gonna save real quick. We'll go from there, I suppose. See you all around.